What's up, my Plocasters and Plocastettes? It's show boys, Paul and Evan, coming back. This time, Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 14, Tipping Point. The last episode was pretty good, but we weren't quite sure where it fit in the story. I see Crosshair on the thumbnail. I'm already hyped. That's all you gotta do is show me Crosshair. I get hyped. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the Bad Batch as well as Crosshair, which is something we haven't seen in a while and something we want to see.
The whole season, actually. This one kind of seems like a very almost finale title, and we do know that next week is basically the finale because they're releasing both episodes at the same time. So this really kind of is like the penultimate episode. So
yes, word of the day.
Word of the day every time. Looks like it should be very exciting. What do you say we tip right into it?
I'm a big skipper. You said skip, right?
No, I said tip because tipping point.
It cut out.
It's called tipping point, so I said tip. Oh, dang it. Oh, this is it. All right, this is
I'm already scared.
This is peak. Look at that shot, dude.
So it is a good episode.
Yeah, I love how you can tell so quick. I kind of hate that. Oh man.
Do we know them?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Inmate. I wonder if we'll see the rest of Delta at some point.
Oh,
what? Who are these guys? Hold up. Bro, what if that's the rest of Delta?
Fireball.
That looked like Grease armor. The guy in the back? He had like this, the suspender straps or something. It just looked like it. It's
definitely not. Isn't Grease?
Well, no, I meant like the model. Is that Hauser from last season with the... I remember him having short sides and kind of slick back.
It could be. That explains why he's a prisoner instead of just retiring.
Yeah. Gotta be him. Oh, goodbye. Let's go.
Oh, they're getting info too.
You guys stink. Clothes are way better. It is Hauser. Nemec?
Nice.
What?
You called it, dude.
He called the other guy Nemec, like from Andor. But I think it's spelled differently. Ooh,
they're literally just running through him.
He looks so close to Gree. What if that's just Gree's armor and he like stole it? He looks so similar. I know it's not, but there's differences. I haven't seen it like up close fully yet, but it looks so similar. What are you scared? Oh, that's twice we've seen that this season. Is that Gregor? Sounds like him. That's definitely.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that was sick.
Already by default top 5 episodes.
Yep.
Oh,
there he is.
But here it's gonna get even better.
That shows quite a bit of initiative.
I agree. That does show initiative. How would you like an internship here for the Empire?
Just tell me how to find Clone Force.
Yeah.
99.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't tell him. Actually, tell him about Sid.
Let's see if we can joke.
Yeah, give up Sid. We want.
Actually,
that.
I don't even think he knows Sid really.
Our transport ships was attacked departing Balmora.
Balmora. The Balmora Run. Isn't that a trade ship route?
I'm not sure.
I think that was in Clone Wars at some point. I remember that name.
Oh, I forget her name.
Chuchi.
Senator Chuchi, right?
Yeah.
I would have said Tucci. I was close.
I'm glad to see Gregor's still kicking around.
Oh, he's breaking free.
Oh, grab it. Grab that. Grab it. Oh!
Dude, he's drugged out. And he's still... Oh, wow. The Hounds?
They did have hounds in the Republic.
What? Why wouldn't he kill her?
She's a medical professional. She's not a soldier. That's how war works.
Yeah, I guess that's 100% true.
He's all drugged out and he's still... It only took him 3 shots to
I
get there.
know. Oh, he's sending a distress call! Plan 88!
They know what that means.
Boy's finally
They're gonna know what that
coming home,
means.
dude. He's finally
Oh,
coming
man.
home.
Oh...
So he's dead?
I guess not.
Maybe they're teaching Omega to fly?
Probably. Probably tech. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Copy that.
The tech turn.
Let's go.
Suggest you proceed.
But I rather like it before I come to my senses. Let's see the tech turn. Ooh.
Ew.
Okay. Oh, it's Echo.
Echo.
Yeah.
Dang, Omega lost the race.
Yeah, she lost. L.
Rub.
Big hug. Aw.
Inconsequential, Governor.
Governor? Tarkin? Oh, yeah, it is. I can't get over how much he looks like Starkiller. Like, it's not Sam Witwer, but, like, even the face looks kind of like his. Like, the lips and the,
Yeah.
I can deal with
the shoulder things that look exactly like Starkiller's robes. It's weird. He's just a big kid.
He's a big little kid, man.
Clone Network! That's the show I want to watch, to be honest.
within the Empire.
Yeah.
Clone Network.
That's
That would be
that's
sick.
a show I thought we were gonna watch.
I checked our old comm channels and found a recent distress message sent.
Distress message.
What did it say?
Execute Plan 88.
You should have killed me.
That's good.
What do you want?
Steve Bradley Baker here? Jeez. Ew, he's breathing right on him.
Oh,
Is that
it
it?
was evil. Is that the end of the episode?
Yo.
No way. That was a really good episode, I think. A really solid like it wasn't like the other two Crosshair ones. I don't think it was on that level, but I don't really think it needs to be.
No, yeah.
And those were kind of the exceptions. But this one I think was a really good setup episode. It brought up most of, if not all of the plot points that we're going to see in the finale, added some new ones. So it feels like it's leaving us on a pretty good place for the last two episodes, which I like. That's kind of what this one. That's what this kind of episode is supposed to be, anyway. You know, you set everything up for the climax, and I thought it did a pretty good job of that.
Yeah. No, easy top 5. I agree, though. It's not as good as the other Crosshair episodes, which is fine.
Yeah.
I don't think you really want it to
Those
be.
are like beyond. So
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but no, like like the first, like the opening shots of the clone, like of Hauser, Echo,
Gregor.
Greg. I almost said McGregor. Gregor.
One
Like,
of them was, I forget the rest.
why
of them.
didn't we see that all season?
That could have been like the B plot. Could have been that group.
Yeah.
You know, and
Like,
it could have been along with the Bad Batch the whole time.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So we got that. Then we had the Bad Batch, who are still kind of doing their thing, and they're getting that kind of call to arms. Then we have Crosshair, who's further and further from the Empire. So we have like all the main cool storylines come together in this one.
Yeah.
Which I think is going to push them into the finale, this 2-part finale, which is hype. I think if it's like, I feel like it's got to be better. Like if they're showing their cards like this now, they got to have some strong, like I feel like this finale is going to be strong.
They can really,
I'm
they
hyped.
can really turn it around here right at the end. They can really kind of wrap it up nicely. There were some bumps along the way, but if they can bring it around into whatever's building up here, I think we're in for a treat, to be honest. I forget what there was a couple other clones there too. One that was Fireball and like Nemec, which is weird because it's the same name as the character from Andor, but it's like spelled a little differently. So I was confused by that. I was like, Nemec, what? But still, regardless, we have those guys. Nice to see Gregor again and Echo. We didn't see Rex at all, but you know that kind of makes it. He's kind of like heading it up, you know. So he's probably controlling it because, like Echo said, they have a whole network. So this probably isn't the only clones that we've seen. There's probably a bunch more, you know, in different places that, like he said, they have guys inside and they have, you know, like agents and whatever. So I think that would be really cool to see more of, actually, too. I wish we would have had more of that. Instead of speeder bikes but you know, treasure
hunts.
But we gotta stop harping on that stuff. But like, I don't know, that felt really cool, and I like how they referenced how Senator Chuchi is continuing to help the clones. Because
yeah, I was going to mention that.
they made it a point in her episodes to have it to where she was like, I want to continue to help the clones. And here we see that actually happen. So they didn't just say it and then never go back to it again. They actually are, she is continuing to work with them in whatever role she is. Hauser, we see what happens to him. Obviously he would get arrested after what he did last season, and they break him out now. We don't know exactly what the clones were being used for yet, do we? Like, they didn't find that out exactly?
I think it's just the general to advance the cloning thing, like with I forget the scientist names. I think they're all going through him.
Hemlock,
and he obviously, I think
the
that's
guy's
his name.
Hemlock.
Yeah, that's right, because isn't that what Socrates or whoever?
Yeah, something like
Hemlock
that.
is not a good thing, and he's not a good person.
Yeah.
And he obviously has a vendetta on clones, so I think it's like they were almost sudden death or certain death they were going into.
Yeah. We did have a little bit of the batch on Pabu still, which I thought was really cool. I think the little scene with Omega and Tech was one of my favorites. Because I wish there was more of this, but like the Tech kind of slipping into the father figure role. Like, they're all kind of like, because they're like brothers and they're related and all that. But like Hunter's been mostly the one like in the parent kind of role. And then you had Wrecker, who's like the older brother, and then Echo's kind of the same. I kind of like how they're slipping Tech in more, and he had a couple lines where I thought were pretty like, where he's like, "Do it before I change my mind." I forget, that wasn't exactly what he said, but I like that. It's a little bit.
He said like, it was something like, before I have to collect my nerves.
Yeah, like correct my whatever. It's a little bit of humanity, a little bit of like something coming out of there. Yeah, life. So I did like that, and like the Tech turn or the Tech maneuver, whatever it was. He's like, I didn't coin that term, but I do like it. So I thought that was a really cool scene. I wish we had more of that for the whole squad throughout the whole season. And they like Hunter also mentioned like, I don't know, because like us staying places, is not a good thing. And I'm like, well, you had a perfect opportunity to show that last episode, but you didn't. But like, I guess, I don't know, I get it. They needed to keep Pabu for whatever's happening now. Maybe that they're gonna pay that off in like the finale episodes. So I don't know for sure. But yeah, I don't really think there were any weak points in this one, honestly. Like, it was pretty solid all around.
Yeah, it combined a lot of storylines, and everyone was strong.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for next week.
Yeah, I'm hyped. The design, I didn't really get to see them that up close, but like a lot of the clones, first of all, the ones that were in that group, their designs were really cool, like all the paint and like the markings on them. There was one that looked so eerily similar to Commander Gree that I can't help but think it's Gree's armor, but like just stolen or something. Regardless, they look cool. I wish we had seen more of this clone network. Wish they had kind of set that up earlier in the season and had more of that. This episode, it had like three. It was like a normal show that has like three plot lines happening. You had the Crosshair stuff, you had Pabu, and you had the clone group with Echo. Like, that's how you keep interest the whole time. Like I feel like so many of these episodes would benefit from having multiple important storylines, like an A plot, a B plot, a C. That's how shows work.
Yeah.
Like this one, and it blew by because that's like Andor. It's like exactly what Andor did. It made it like an actual, like a normal show.
And the cool part is we have the main Bad Batch group. Then we have Bad Batch member Echo doing his thing, and then Bad Batch member Crosshair. So it can still be a Bad Batch show with three distinct storylines.
And the antagonists of the season were in there as well, even though they were set up like 3 episodes ago. But still, like they were there, and they were setting up the plot for the ending. There was a couple other random things, like the one Imperial shuttle that they were on, not shuttle. The one transport was the same one that first appeared in Rebels and then was in season 2 of The Mandalorian, I think, the one that Bo-Katan was on, that one with like the side pods. I think it like drops ties out or something. That ship was first in Rebels and then in Mando, I think. We're seeing that again, so that was cool. And somebody mentioned Balmorra. I really remember Anakin. It might have been Anakin or Obi-Wan. I can't remember, but in the Clone Wars, somebody mentioned the Balmorra run. Oh, and actually, no, it would have been. It was during the Malevolence arc, I think. It was Plo, and it was an Anakin. They took the Y-Wings through the Balmorra run, which ended up having, like, the creatures in it or something. Do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I can't
You're
remember.
exactly right. I just looked it up. You're like bar for bar, dude.
Yeah.
It's an old smuggler's route. Same arc. You
the
got it exactly right.
Yeah. What am I gonna do with all this useless Star Wars like information? Like, what am I gonna do with this? Like,
I feel like, dude, that you were going way back there, and you're like, wait, and it was coming out. It was coming out right.
As soon as he said it, I'm like, I know what that is. I remember that.
Yeah.
So that was cool. That's how you know, like, Filoni and some of the writers, they're like fans.
Exactly.
They're fans. Like,
because like that could have been any line, but it's like, oh, let's tie together specifically because like fans like more you than me, because I didn't even know, are like, wait a second, and then it's like, oh, like it makes it feel more connected, which is nice.
Yeah, and if
just
you don't,
a little subtle way,
and like if you don't know what it is, it doesn't affect the show at all. Like, it's
exactly
perfectly fine if that was just some random route, because the galaxy's massive. So
yeah,
that was cool.
I did want to just say one more thing. Crosshair is a bad ass. I'll say it, badass, dude.
Yeah.
He's drugged out, downing all these stormings. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I really do hope, and I really do think we can have a cool finale with him, the Bad Batch, the Clone Network, everyone coming together.
All coming
It's
together.
Massive set pieces, yeah. And yeah, this is definitely, it's probably 3 behind those 2 other Crosshair episodes. Like, of the season.
Yeah, definitely. It's
This is
definitely up
very,
there.
very solid. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much everything. I'm excited for the finale, honestly. Like, I didn't know coming into this how they would kind of.
It could have gone either way, dude.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Thank goodness,
but,
it's good.
This episode itself was not like the big whoa, but it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's
the alley-oop for the slam dunk. So.
Yeah, and then hopefully they come in with the dunk with these next 2 episodes. So, yeah, that's going to do it for us. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about this episode. We're very excited for next week. We get both episodes, so look out for that. We'll try to have them up around the same time. But Mando's also out, so check out the Mando episodes too, by the way. But Mando's also coming out at the same time, so there's going to be 3 episodes next week that we gotta work around. So be patient with that. But yeah, it's gonna do it for us. Thank you guys for watching, and we will talk to you in the next video. Bye. Mando coming soon.